About the topic and major fat loss mistakes that many females still make. Your eyes tell me. Good morning, guys, or at least for me, it is morning, and I wanted to start my video with some thoughts of mine and, of course, my makeup routine, which I pretty much include in every single video, so I really hope you are enjoying those. But I will just use this opportunity not to speak on the products that I use, but just my current mental state and some things that I'm realizing more and more. So of course, I'm the one that really pushes myself hard with my work. I tend to over push myself, and then I can burn out quite easily, which isn't the best thing, because honestly, if you are over pushing yourself, overworking, it will be fine for a couple of weeks, maybe months, maybe a year or something. But once you are burnt out, trust me, you won't be getting better results, and you won't be able to show up for your clients, for the people around you, for anyone basically. You will be just not you. And I definitely felt like over pushing myself definitely made me feel pretty shitty inside, and when I'm not feeling that good inside, when I am so tired, so exhausted, I cannot show up 100% for my people, for my clients. I'm just not the same energy, and usually I'm super bubbly, I'm happy, I'm excited. But when I get those burnouts, which happens occasionally because it seems that I never learn from my own mistakes, I just want to hide, and sit, I don't know, in the corner, watch at one spot and do nothing. Of course, I still work and I still do things, but it doesn't go as easily, and I feel like I'm almost wasting my time because I do so much, I work so hard, and I'm getting pretty much nothing. And when I feel good, when I'm rested, when I'm not over pushing and not overworking myself, I barely feel it. I mean, it's almost effortless. I have my energy, I'm doing things that I'm supposed to, then I have my free time, which, to be honest, I won't sugarcoat, I don't have a lot of free time. I work right now quite a lot, I grind, I'm always showing up for my clients, for my business. I want to travel more, I want to come back in the United States, I want to do amazing things, and it definitely requires structure, it definitely requires a lot of effort and a lot of work, don't get me wrong. However, there is some point where you should stop and actually listen to yourself, listen to the body, and actually feel those signs of burnout and caught them basically early, because when it is too late, it will take you a long time to feel better. So even now, I am feeling a little bit of those signs coming in, which is not ideal. That's why I'm pacing myself. I'm trying to take additional rest days even with my training, because I feel like at the same time it makes me feel relaxed when I train, but at the same time it is really mentally fatiguing when I go so hard in the gym, when I lift so heavy, when I push myself so hard. So I found that taking some additional rest days even from training really helped with just my mental state, also showing up for the clients, making sure that I'm doing everything on time, I'm finishing my work on time, and everything is just taken care of, so that's really important. And I feel like having that structure and basically just saying myself, Laura, it is 7 p.m, you need to be relaxing now, no more work, just watch a stupid Netflix TV show or a fun movie, or learn something, listen to the podcast, which I do a lot. And I feel like even that, sometimes I'm overworking myself because I'm not allowing myself to shut off. And I always, even if I'm not responding to clients or not working, I'm listening to stuff, I'm learning, I'm reading, I'm analyzing, which makes me excited and happy. But there needs to be that sweet spot where you still get your relaxation and rest time, which I would definitely caution you to have. Good morning, guys. So I didn't film anything this morning, or my breakfast or anything like that, but honestly my breakfast was just raw nutrition, that little protein shake, which I don't know, lately I've been having mainly protein shakes before I train because I wake up so early, And also I'm trying to go to the gym as early as possible right now, even earlier, because it is New Year's. There's so many people. So when I come to the gym, there's only a few, and then when I start my workouts, there's more and more. And by the end of my workout, it's intense, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm trying to finish my workout earlier and make sure that I'm hitting what I need to, and I'm using the machines that I need to, and just it works a little bit better. So in this case, I don't have enough time for myself to make my breakfast fully in the mornings. So protein shake works well. Another thing that I do, actually, in the evening, pretty much right before bed, like 30 minutes before, I eat big dinner. It doesn't disturb my sleep. I feel like I can sleep well. So a big dinner with lots of protein, healthy fats, and lots of carbs, to make sure that in the mornings I'm not starving and I can perform well. So I basically use that as my pre-workout meal, just the night before, instead of just having something in the morning. Because honestly, if you are having big meal before training, it's quite difficult to train and to move, and especially when you are training early, it's just not ideal. So I'm making it work in other ways, and then of course post-workout I eat a good meal, and for the rest of the day I also eat good meals. So this is kind of what I'm doing right now. I keep switching. I used to, as I said, eat bigger breakfast, but right now I just simply don't have time, and for now it works. Sometimes on some mornings I feel like I am hungrier than others. So if that's the case, sometimes I add something like some Greek yogurt with berries, with bananas and stuff, but still something lighter. So this way I still will be able to train, because I used to push food before I train, like lots of food, and I used to suffer in my training sessions. They never were intense. I always felt heavy, slow, which isn't ideal. So that's another thing. And the last thing, which I'm happy about, is today's leg day. And when it's leg day, I pretty much don't do any HIIT cardio or anything like that. And when it is upper body, I do at least 3 minutes of HIIT, although it sounds like it's little, but 3 minutes of HIIT cardio just kills me. And sometimes I extend that up to 6 and stuff, and yeah. So I'm excited that I don't have to do this today. We'll see how it goes. I know it's not gonna be the easiest session, but we're gonna survive. It is time for another voiceover and for me to comment a little bit more on what I'm doing, because this glute session, guys, you are not ready for it. It left me sore literally for 3 days, which for me it's a lot, because I barely get sore recently. Not recently, for quite a long time, just because I'm always training, I'm always on track. My body's used to the loads, to the weights, to the constant but constant training basically. So getting sore, it was really fun for me. So you definitely want to stick around and watch my workout and maybe try some moves yourself, although it's pretty all of the staples, nothing extra new, but there's some things that I'm adding and really works for me. So I found that starting my workouts with abductions really helps to target my upper glute more, which is one of the hardest glute parts for me to target, because I feel like I have pretty good mind muscle connection with my lower glute. I was able to develop it quite well, and now I'm focusing more on my upper glute, which I feel like I'm seeing a lot of improvements lately. But yeah, so basically this is what I'm doing to actually target my upper glute more, always starting with abductions, or at least I start 2 of my leg days with abductions, and then I leave the third one sometimes for hip thrusts, sometimes for abductions. It depends. Even sometimes I do banded abductions, which also super helpful. Then actually it was a superset with some cable RDLs, which I also feel like helps me stretch my glutes really well, and I feel like I get great blood flow, pump, my muscle connection, and then I can go on into heavier lifts, which you can see here. I was doing RDLs with dumbbells, which honestly I'm not going as heavy as I would do using barbell, although I feel it way more on my glutes, and I feel like my lower back is barely moving the load. It's mainly my hamstrings and glutes, which is amazing because I found that dumbbells works a lot better for me. So if you are not feeling your RDLs with barbell as much, I would definitely recommend you to go for dumbbells. Also make sure to use flat shoe, or even if you can, just use barefoot, just socks basically, which I love to train in. And yeah, so then I moved on into another favorite of ours. Am I right? Am I right? Bulgarian split squat, which is a devil, but at the same time it works amazingly. Your glutes will thank you for it, although they will cry, they will shout hard at you, but eventually when you'll see the growth, they will thank you for it for sure. So this is what I did. I believe it was 4 deadly sets of Bulgarian split squats in a Smith machine. I was adding the weight and I was able to almost get to my squat weight, which is quite intense and was really heavy, but I feel like it was feeling great. Then I moved on into Smith machine hip thrust, which I haven't done in ages, and I was just trying different things with it. I tried elevating my legs on a platform, then I tried just not use the platform, and honestly it didn't felt as good. Maybe I was just fatigued, or maybe just not, I mean, I got out. I mean, I wasn't doing Smith for so long, so maybe I just need to get back at it. But I feel that this time Smith machine didn't work for me for some reason, which in the past it did and now it didn't. So I just did a couple sets. I really lowered my load. I went for higher reps, slower tempo, and lower weight. And then eventually, when I still didn't felt it as much, I wanted to finish off my hip thrust and make sure that I'm getting those gains from it in a machine, which felt a little bit better. I was able to go a little bit heavier, hold pauses for those reps, focus on the glutes, on the squeeze, on everything, and just basically feel it better, which definitely helped. The main cue, of course, here I would also recommend you to make sure that you're using flat shoe, or at least, not at least, but I mean, or your socks, which I was trying to do here, but honestly, the platform was quite slippery, so socks didn't work. I kept my shoes, which wasn't ideal because it has slight elevation. And as you can see here, I'm just doing triple drop, which was pretty deadly, and I definitely felt it in my glutes. By the end of the set, my glutes were on fire. I'm not exactly sure how many reps I did, but definitely enough. And you can see I'm chilling, guys. Oh, actually, I forgot. I did drop set, and then I did kind of a rest pause because I believe I rested for 15 seconds and then went straight away into the set for maximum reps as possible for the last finishing set. Then guys, I went for Smith machine squat, which right now is one of my favorite exercises. I feel like I got super strong with it. Although here it's just finishing reps, nothing too crazy. The load is really light. It's only 15 kilos on each side, which is, I do more on my Bulgarians, so it's nothing crazy for me, but I just wanted to finish off with some good glute staple, which I still had some energy, especially for those unsuccessful Smith machine hip thrusts. I really wanted to make sure that I'm nailing my glute growth, load, all of those things, pumps. And of course I finish off with some hammy work, because usually if you want to grow your hams better, you probably should start with it, but for me, my ham isn't my focus, so I ended up with some hamstring curls in the end. Little update, my workout is done and I am feeling pretty cold because today it is definitely more beautiful day, but a lot colder, which is kind of expected. So the workout went pretty well. The only thing I got scared in the end is because I thought that my Buff Bunny t-shirt got stuck in the Stairmaster, but we were fine. It was just a little panic moment. But yeah, other than that, I feel like I filmed pretty much the entire workout. So kinda feeling good. Really being careful with my hip and stuff and my lower back to not trigger those things, because they can sometimes, wait a second, they sometimes can be an issue for me and I need to be careful. So I pushed heavier weights today. Honestly, it felt great. Still nothing crazy. I'm going for most exercises higher rep and medium load, sometimes heavier for some sets. And I also, yesterday's late night dinner definitely helped because I had enough energy, and today I drank all of that protein shake, which also has lots of protein, a little bit of fats, and some carbs in it. Not much, it's mainly protein, but still. Oh my goodness. Look at the sky. So, yeah, so that's, oh my gosh, there's so many cars that cannot do this. Sorry guys, it's so hard to film because I feel awkward. You see? So basically it is getting more bright a little sooner, because usually when I was coming back home post gym, it's still dark, it's still night, and now it isn't. So maybe I should force myself to actually wake up even earlier and go to bed even earlier, which can solve a lot of issues, especially when I said that the gym is super busy and super packed. So I need to think about that. But yeah, this is pretty much my rambles post-workout. I feel pretty good, of course hungry. So I'm gonna make that beef burger, double beef burger. And later gonna have some muffins and all of that stuff. So yeah, I'll see you a little later. Okay guys, I'm so excited about this because I just got my, oh my gosh, my fit jeans delivery, and this time I ordered a khaki color, which is so much prettier than I thought. So I was actually filming a video and kind of a unpacking for my Instagram, because we are doing a giveaway of fit jeans on my Instagram. So if you are not following me on Instagram, be sure to do so, because I post some giveaways for both Bunny, for fit jeans. Also, I share a lot of my content training wise every single day on my story. So you need to keep up with me there if you like my content here. I am super active on my Instagram every single day. But look at these are so cute. Oh my gosh, I just love the color and I love styling them. So now I want to go to the theater somewhere. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. So I just wanted to show you that. I was just trying outfits and oh my goodness, I kind of love this. Look at these blue colors. I don't know. It's not sponsored. I'm not having a discount code at the moment, but you know I love it and I just wanted to show you. Also, I was actually thinking of including a little bit more of fashion style content into my fitness vlogs, because honestly I'm so passionate about any kind of fashion, makeup, styling. So if you want to, I don't know, me to do something like that, just let me know, because I would love to. And here's Buff Bunny sports bra, which honestly is still available. You can get it, code Laura10 to save. It's one of my favorites ones just because it is so soft. It is quick drying. It is shaping your shoulders super nicely. I love wearing it even outside the gym. So this one you can still get it. It's available in quite a bit of colors. As I said, code Laura to save on Buff Bunny. I don't have current discount codes on fit jeans or anything like that, but as I said, I just wanted to show you my outfit. And yeah, so that's super cute. Cause what we had was gold, and you gotta know I was standing on the border. The walls around me kept me safe. I couldn't see that I was shutting you out. I was stuck up and proud, but I'm waking up now. So, oh my gosh, it's so dirty. So sorry for how I look right now, but whenever I start cooking, I get deliveries. So right now the courier just called me, and I'm hoping it is Buff Bunny because new release it is happening. Wait a second. Launch is happening. Actually, it happened yesterday because it is Sunday today, and usually they launch on Saturdays, and I'm filming this on Monday. However, I still need to do a try on haul and stuff like that. So there's so many work to do with the clients and stuff, and I'm really hoping to be on time this time because honestly they ship from the United States so the packages, it takes a long time to come here, quite a long time. I mean, a little bit longer than other athletes in the United States. So I'm usually a little late. However, as always, code Laura10 to save and support me. I will upload some videos here of me trying new pieces on because this collection is so cute, and I will be waiting myself to order some more because I know they will be gone like this. So I need to be on time, I need to be ready and try those on. So that's my little update. And so this is what I thought. It is actually Buff Bunny. So I can't wait to open this and of course try these things on. Super pumped. So I'm gonna try this on probably tomorrow. Today is quite late, so we'll see, and I'll update you. Good morning, guys. So today is my rest day again, and probably this week I usually have only one rest day a week, but probably this week I'm gonna take 2. So I'm still deciding, should I sacrifice my back workout or my glute workout, but I'm thinking of sacrificing my back workout, so it's gonna be just 5 days of training. And now, if you are wondering, I'm actually rushing because I went to the gym quickly to do my 30 minutes of cardio, and I did that, and I have booked Pilates class for today at 7 a.m. and it is 6:30 right now, and I still need to get back home because I want to drink at least a protein shake before that, because I'm not sure which instructor there will be, and we have some intense ones. So if the session is going to be a little bit harder, I want to make sure that I'm fueled. And also for my muscles, you know, it is still important to have some protein in the morning, especially knowing that I woke up at 4 and it's been quite a while. So of course I drank my electrolytes, my yayas. I feel amazing. Honestly, I would have done a little more cardio today. Wait a second. And even some abs and stuff like that. But because, as I said, I booked the class for 7 a.m., I don't have any chances to stay any longer because I will be late. Last time I was late by a minute, but still, it's uncomfortable when everyone has already started, and I feel like it's rude and unprofessional, even for instructors and trainers and stuff. So you need to, oh my gosh, sorry. So you need to be on time for that. And then the last thing that I want to say, what was that? Oh, so why I booked that class so early? It's the first one in that place. Already saw that there's quite a bit of females that booked it already. Usually it's 1 or 2 that's going so early. But I actually have massage for today, sports massage. I mean, to make sure that I'm recovering well at 10 a.m. which if we are done by 8, I will be having time to shower, to come back home, to eat something nice, which is gonna be a beef burger as always. So I'm just planning everything, and I feel like I just have quite a bit of work and quite a bit of stress right now because, as I said, all of the things with clients, New Year's, and lots of projects that I'm working on actually. And I also work on improving my programming and giving the exercise gallery for clients and stuff, and there's quite a bit of work, so I want to be done with everything, and I'm trying to plan everything like minute by minute, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much my update, and I'll see you after the class. lately I am rushing everywhere, so I didn't film the before because today I did my eyebrows. They are looking amazing, a little bit red because we waxed them. However, I am really excited, so I shouldn't be making them wet today. So okay guys, so let's use this part of the video to actually speak about the topic and major fat loss mistakes that many females still make. And I used to make those myself in the past, and now that I'm able to help so many amazing women to get those fat loss results, to get stronger, to build muscle, I'm able to give you kind of a good advice because I saw everything and anything. And I actually have some of my notes here on the note this time, on the notepad, I mean on the iPad. This time because usually I came unprepared, and now I just wrote down a couple of couple of them. Oh my gosh, my English. Okay, I will be fine for the rest of the video. Trust me, I just need to reset. I think reset. It's morning. It's Sunday. It's morning, guys. So just bear with me. So basically, one of the major mistakes that I keep talking on my Instagram, here on YouTube, is cutting calories too drastically, and of course you will see some quick results right away. A major fat loss very quickly. However, it won't last forever, and eventually you will lose muscle, your metabolism will slow down, potentially you will be having some hormonal issues, especially if you are extremely low in calories. And of course some women are a little bit different than others, because some can handle a lot and some you just cut their calories slightly and that's it, they lose their period, hormones goes out of whack. So in those situations you need to be even more careful. But overall, for everyone, it's not a smart approach to go to drastic calorie deficit. You won't be feeling as good, you won't be performing in the gym as good, you won't be having enough energy. All of those things will definitely pile up, and then you won't see better results overall. So it's better to be a little bit more modest. I prefer moderate to actually low calorie deficit and slower results, but of course those results will be so much easier to keep and you will be feeling amazing during the process, which is of course the goal. On another hand, actually, is some people, especially new ones that just starts their fitness journey, thinks that healthy food is basically free calories, and as long as you are eating healthy you will be losing weight. Well, it's not the case, because even healthy food, which is good for you, if it is overconsumed, you're eating too much of it, you won't lose body fat, and of course it won't be beneficial to your fat loss journey. So one of those things that is so easy to overdo is nuts, because you can eat just a handful and here you go, you have 200 calories, 300 calories, 600 calories. Even nut butters, they are the worst, honestly. It's so delicious. It's amazing. I love almond butter. I love it. But it's so easy to overdo, because one spoon and here you go, 160 or 200 calories right away. If you have 2 spoons, then it's even more, and it adds up. And then you are thinking that you are in a calorie deficit, which in reality you are in a surplus. So be really careful with your calories, and especially if you are starting, it is better to track things. Just make sure that you're tracking everything that you eat, and you will then of course learn more. It's going to be a lot easier later to maintain and to have more balanced approach, more kind of an intuitive approach, because it is, as I said, it's so easy to overdo. Even things like protein bars, some people, it still surprises me, but they don't count that in. I just ate additional protein bar, which can be honestly 250, 300 calories, even more for some. So you need to be aware of those things, and if it is healthy or it is considered low calorie or health food, or I don't know, muscle building food, fat loss food, I don't know. it still has calories, and you need to count that in if your goal is fat loss. So that's the thing. Now let me check my iPad because I already forgot what I wanted to say. It is such a rough Sunday morning, guys. Just bear with me. You know what? Yeah. Many women think that lifting heavier will make them bulky, and if you want to lose weight and get leaner, you need to lift light, or even worse, just do cardio and that's it. However, counting on cardio for fat loss in the long run won't benefit your journey at all. Eventually, your body will adapt to it and your metabolism will be slowing down. You will be burning muscle if you won't be lifting weights. And combine that with another thing that I'm going to mention soon, not consuming enough protein, you will be losing muscle like this, just so quickly. So you need to make sure that, as I said, you are eating enough protein. It is better to eat more protein than too little, you know, overdo than to underdo, as long as your calories are in the range. But then again, as I said, cardio is great. I love it. It's good for heart. It's good for just mental clarity. Sometimes just relaxing, doing some light cardio can be super helpful, and even for recovery sometimes. But if you are counting on cardio as a fat loss tool and as a main fat loss tool, I mean, without training with lifting, training with weights and lifting heavy, you won't be seeing great results. And if your goal is actually to change the body, have more muscle definition, build that shape, just keep muscle, be healthy, sustain the metabolism, eat more calories and still lose weight, you need to make sure that you are lifting weights, because otherwise it won't cut it. You can, as I said, if you will be doing just cardio, it's not the way to lose fat. And if you want to lose fat successfully and have healthy metabolism and hormones, you need to be lifting weights. That's key. So actually there was 2 points combined: lifting weights and not overdoing with cardio, 3 points, and eating plenty of protein. So that's really, really important. One more, guys. Many people are so good on the weekdays, but when the weekend comes, it's free. I can eat whatever, whenever, how much I want, and then they are usually end up overdoing the entire week, because it is so easy to overdo with calories if you are extremely restrictive and just 100% to the plan the entire week. My recommendation, it is way better for you to be just a little bit more flexible, have more balance during the week, include your favorite treats and meals in your on a daily basis. If you want some chocolate, have some chocolate, include that in your calories. If you want some treats like biscuits, have those, but just include them in your calories and make sure that you are still eating whole foods mainly. And one thing that I emphasized actually in my previous video, I believe, or in my other previous video, like 2 videos ago, something like that, it takes a little bit of time for your body to adjust to the foods that you eat, till eventually you are starting to crave them. So if you are eating healthy mainly, or just healthy, your body eventually will start craving those foods more and more. And if you are constantly eating a little bit of healthy food and then plenty of junk, a little bit of healthy and then plenty of junk, your body will still crave those junk foods. And if you can allow yourself to actually just wait, be patient, somehow curb those cravings, make something healthier for you, there's many options that you can actually eat. Eventually you will stop craving those unhealthy junk foods, and you will be actually craving healthier versions, which honestly there's so many things that you can make that's healthy, like pancakes, waffles, muffins that I'm actually baking right now, and they will be shouting at me soon. So many things like yogurt parfaits, like for the sweet treats, or even burgers, pizzas. You can make everything healthy if you really wanted to. So be aware of that, and as I said, prioritize whole foods, because what you eat you will crave eventually. So that's really, really important to not overdo on the weekends or on your cheat days when you basically eat whatever, whenever, and then, as I said, overdo your entire calorie deficit and end up actually not losing weight, but it's the opposite, not even maintaining, but actually gaining weight and gaining fat. So be smart with that, don't overdo. And one of the major things that many females get so discouraged by, and I used to be the same, scale weight. If scale is your enemy, throw them away. Or if scale makes you feel worse about yourself, throw them away. Because honestly, you can be on track with your fat loss and even building some muscle, and your weight might stay pretty stable initially, or you will be losing a little bit less than you expected to on the scale. But if you are allowing that little number to disturb you from sticking to the plan, you're making a huge mistake. Because if you are stressing about things, it will boost your cortisol, it will make things harder. If you are constantly stressing about the weight, it's not beneficial to your fat loss progress, because if we want to lose body fat successfully, we need to be more chill. We need more relaxation time. We need to be not in a stress mode all the time. And if scale weight stresses you out every single morning, why are you doing this to yourself? You're just making things harder. And as long as you are on a deficit, you are on track, you are getting stronger, you're feeling good, your clothes fits differently, you see changes in the mirror, but the only thing that's not changing or changing too slow is the scale, it's not an indication that things that you're doing isn't working. It's simply a number, and it can be a tool. Don't get me wrong, I still track those things with my girls when I coach them, but it's not the main one. And as I said, especially if all of those other things are on track, you shouldn't be worrying about it. And as I said, if scale really, really bothers you, I would recommend you to weigh yourself maybe less frequently, which is still a good thing to do. I mean, you should weigh yourself if you're trying to lose weight, but maybe not every single day, just maybe once a week. That would be better. And don't let it ruin the entire mood, because weight loss, it's a journey, it's a process. Sometimes your weight stays pretty stable, sometimes it goes up, sometimes it trends down quite quickly. Body is an interesting thing, but as long as you can manage majority of the things and don't stress about the unnecessary things like scale weight, you will be fine. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I did it myself. I did it with many of my clients. You will be fine, trust me. So guys, I feel like I talked about everything. I just need to make sure. Oh, actually, one more thing. One important thing that I used to make this mistake myself. Skipping rest days. You know why it is important to rest? Your body needs to recover. It needs some relaxation time for even your brain and even your mental health. I mean, it is so important to rest, because if you are constantly training, you're not getting better results, you're not getting stronger, your muscles are not repairing, you're not in the best mood. Even your hormones can get out of whack from overtraining and over exercising. So there's so many things that can combine, and then eventually injuries can happen, which we don't want to do. If we want to train and progress successfully, you don't want to get injured and lay in bed all the time. So it's better to be smart. It's better to actually plan your rest days, take them seriously, stretch, foam roll, go for massages, do something as like a mini spa at home, or I don't know, some kind of a relaxation day. It is really important, not only for your body, but for your mental health, as I said, and your mindset and everything. It's really matters. And as I said, sorry, my perfect English, but I'm trying. You also are raising cortisol levels by overtraining and overdoing, which of course will slow down your fat loss. It will slow down your muscle building. My muffins are shouting. 1 second, I will turn them on, off, and then we'll speak a little bit more. Muffins are done. Actually, they turned out perfect, so I'm really excited to eat. However, not to ramble too much on this topic, but basically, just be smart, take a slower approach. You will see better results, and as long as you're not over pushing your lower body, your body, you will be fine. So if you need help with that, I can help. Please message me, email me. I'm actually having a link below for you to apply for one-on-one coaching with me, because right now I am taking new clients to begin their journeys and help them with their goals. So let me know your situation, expectations, and hopefully if we'll see that both of us are a good fit for each other, we will be able to begin our coaching journey, which I just love my team. I just love my females and so excited to work with them. So yeah, let me know your goals and let's move on into the rest of the video. I hope this segment wasn't too long, because I'm trying to keep everything precise, but I start rambling and then yeah, so I really hope it was helpful.